Okay, the market has just closed and the S&P 500 closed at 3961.63, a loss of 0.93%. It's projected that it might reach 4,200 in this quarter. That is the quarter that's began in this month, July. That's July, August, September. It is expected that at some point it might touch 4,200. But our Fibonacci grid is projecting that the next level is 4,158. At some point it was at that sort of level. Early June it was there, and even before that time in early May as well, it was even higher than that 4,200. So that's the projection, that's expectation for this quarter. We've already seen buy the deepers doing what they're doing now. They've taken it above 4,005 at some point. That was yesterday they did that. Momentum, you can see very strong, RSI very strong. So market participants are really expecting a lot from the S&P 500 and indeed the broader market. So the consumer discretionary sector is among the weakest performers today, the 22nd of July 2022, but week to date it holds the top spot of 6.9%. The top laggard on the week is communication services, down 1.2% and down 4.3% on the day. Treasury yields fell on the heels of the weaker than expected PMI data this morning. The 2-year note settled 10 basis points lower at 2.9%. The 10-year note settled 13 basis points lower to 2.78%. Ahead of Monday's open, Philips, PHG stock, Newmont Gold Corp, NEM stock, RPM Inc., RMP stock, and Squarespace, SQSP stock are among the top earnings reporters. There will be no US economic data of note on Monday. So let's get back to see what's happened with these stocks. PGY gained PGY gained 118.88%, and it is down 8.02% in this post-market session. Let's get the Fibonacci grid. Did we have one? Yes, we did have one, and it is close to our next support, which is at 10.59. Yes, close to our next support, which is at 10.59. After that is 9.55. It has been on the move. This is a third trading session of gains for PGY. You can see that Pagaya 95%, okay, even higher. Recent spark play shooting higher, now up to 85% over the last 3 trading sessions. So expect the stock to come down hard or retrace, but even at that, it's still showing strength in this post-market session. Okay, it's not optionable. The volume for this session was 66.195 million shares, definitely one of the most active. Straight away we'll move on to Snap. Yes, one of the biggest, the most active. Yes, down 39.08%. Let's get the news you must have heard. The company is facing headwinds as it concerns advert and all that stuff. Let's see whether we can get this. Let's see whether there's any news concerning Snap here. Okay, yes, there is some news there, but let's see, let's get this one. Let's see what. Okay, Snap said revenue growth is slowing in the current quarter because of the challenging macroeconomic environment and user privacy related policy changes, signaling a deteriorating outlook after a swing to a loss in the second quarter, amongst many things that were going wrong for the stock. So far we have that. Let's get the volumes, 326 million.15 across the tape. Definitely the most active stock, and currently trading at 9.94. We have been able to project that it can bounce all the way back to $27, given what has happened today. Yesterday was above its 50-day moving average. Today again fell back. It's a huge drop, given that there's a good chance, it might rise all the way back. But at the same time, market participants, buy the dippers, may or may not, but don't bet on that $27. It's a huge ask. It's a huge ask. Let's get to the daily chart and you see where $27 is for Snap. $27 is somewhere around here. $27. The last time it was at that sort of level was in May. Well, never say never. They may digest all of this news, all of this negativity, and may begin to buy it back again. And we've also seen the return to the growth stocks of late. So this they may digest this and maybe begin to buy it back, but don't rely on that. Since the macroeconomic picture is not very wonderful, fundamentally things are not wonderful for Snap at the moment. So just be really careful with Snap. Okay, let's look at the next stock. It's another declining stock, Faraday Future Intelligent, a top squeeze stock as well. You can see it. This is five trading, five consecutive sessions of losses for FFIE. Started to retrace on the 18th of July, has continued to do so, resting on its volume weighted average price right now on its daily chart. Let's get to the 1 minute. Let's get to the 1 minute live session now. It lost 23.75%, up 1.54% in this post-market session. Momentum is very strong at the moment. RSI is also very strong. Momentum very strong as well. The buy the dippers are coming in. They are trying to, definitely something's going to come out of this. After 5 straight session of losses, something is definitely going to come out in the very short term. Let's get a target for FFIE. We have targets of from $8 up to $13. That's our target. Up to $13.13. That's our target for Faraday futures. Target range is between $8 and $13.13. No news out there. Volume was 120.504 million shares. You can see some people are actually projecting in that sort of level as well. $14. Yeah, volume increased by 400%. Even though it's only 130 contracts. You can also see there, yes, you can see the top gain as well. They also gained 400% as well. Yeah, it has been retracing for the last 5 trading sessions, so something might come out of it. And also giving it 28% short interest, something definitely might come out in the short term concerning FFIE. So let's move on to the next one. The next one is Tough Build, TBLT, Tough Build Industries, up 39.51%. Strongly bullish stock. Momentum is quite weak now. RSI just holding up. Let's quickly have a look at its daily chart and see what's going on there. Okay, well, yeah, momentum is very strong, rallying. Momentum is strong. Our RSI is equally strong, so I think it's rallying within a longer term bearish trend, and it has since risen above all of its moving averages apart from the 200-day moving average. So rallying within a longer term bearish trend, driving its MACD above the signal line. Yes, that's what's going on with TBLT. Let's get the news. Tough Build Industries shares extend rally amid sharply elevated trading volume. Let's get more details. 138.102 million shares crossed the tape, not optionable. TBLT, we haven't covered it. We have covered it before, but it's been some time we covered it. So, well, to be honest, I think we should expect TBLT to be cooling off at some point. Let's see whether we can find TBLT and see what's going on there for it. TBLT. Okay, there's another good thing. Another factor there for TBLT is this shares outstanding. It's a it's a low float stock, very low float stock. So that definitely is accounting for a lot of things that's going on as well for the stock. Low float stock. You can see 1.3 million shares outstanding, let alone floated. So definitely relatively highly volatile for the last 10 trading sessions, 150.64%. So let's see what we can project from what's been happening. Okay, we can't really see any place where we can pivot and project for TBLT. Let's return to this is the daily chart. Okay, let's see whether we can take. Okay, I think it will be reasonable to expect that maybe it should be retracing. Let's draw a Fibonacci retracement grid. From here, from this high. This is based on all that happened in this session. So even at that, we still have projections as well. We have 8.4 and 9.18, but the supports are at we have a couple of supports there. We have two projections there. We have two of them. So we're going to erase and draw again. Okay, we have 9.2, 8.38, so that's the one ahead of it now, 8.38, but the supports are at 7.46, 7.87 and 7.46 for top build. Okay, let's see, let's move on to the next one. Next one is Amazon. Amazon lost 1.77% and it's up 0.07 in this post-market session. Yes, the news that it acquired One Medical, I think, still in effect. We're definitely going to try and cover that acquisition. Amazon to acquire U.S. primary care organization One Medical for $3.9 billion. Yes, that was yesterday. So okay, so but they also suffered a loss. Jay Carney, Amazon's top policy executive, leaves for ABNB. Okay, let's see, 151.268 million shares crossed the tape. Okay, it's currently trading at $122.50. Are they projecting anything? Are they projecting anything? Let's see. Yes, there seems to be a okay. Let's see what the projections are. We can't see much. You can see much from the top movers what the projection is for Amazon. So based on what it has done today, the projections are $122.83, 123.28, 123.73. Not very huge projections from where it is right now. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The next one is Apple. Okay, Apple lost 0.81% and it is also down up 0.1% in this post-market session. There's always a lot of news. Okay, there's some piece of news here that was yesterday. Okay, Apple more pronounced shift to a subscription-based model could increase its current market capitalization by nearly $1 trillion, according to Morgan Stanley. This is a note that it sent to its clients yesterday, the 21st of July 2022. Apple's industry-leading retention rates and expanding ecosystem of hardware and services has already created one of the world's most valuable technology platforms, according to Morgan Stanley. However, the market continues to value Apple shares more like a traditional best-in-class technology hardware platform. They said investors will begin to gravitate towards a more lifetime value-based valuation approach as Apple's installed base matures, retention rates maintain or improve from already high levels, new market opportunities emerge, and Apple proves they can drive sustained growth in spend per customer. Their new interactive LTV DCF model suggests long-term valuation upside to just over $200 per share, or a $3 trillion market cap, over 30% higher than Apple's current market cap. The path to unlocking the $1 trillion of market cap assumes a 1% long-term annual spend per user growth and 2% long-term annual installed base growth. Okay, yeah, that's the piece of news there concerning Apple. Let's get the volumes. Volume $66.516. Any projections? Currently trading at $154.21, and they are projecting that they can reach $200. Yeah, but based on what we have here, any projections beyond $154? We're not seeing that at the moment. Okay, next one is PIK. PIK gains 7.57%. KitPik Corp down 2.02% in this post-market session. No news. 17.321 million shares across the tapes, not optionable at all. Okay, let's see what's going on with Snap. Okay, Snap is still holding. Okay, only has lost a further 0.2%. FFIE, Faraday futures, Faraday Future Intelligent Electric, gained a slight, very tiny amount, 0.38%. PGY, PGY Technology Limited, has lost to 5.29%. It has a run up a 3 days of gains so far. So expect the stock to retrace or consolidate and move sideways. And that is what we're looking at right now, 4.78% in retracement. Okay, let's see what's going on with Amazon. Amazon is also has gained a tiny amount as well, 0.09 AAPL. Apple has gained only 0.1% as well. Let's see what's going on in the post market. S&P futures at 3958. Okay, let's look at Snap before we round up again. Snap. Okay, still holding a loss of 0.035 in this post-market session. FFIE. Okay, still holding, okay, up 0.77. Okay, thank you everybody who joined in this live session.